I don't think there was ever a time where I didn't tinker. I would be fascinated by machines. I would take things apart and put them back together again, or at least try and put them back together again. I didn't really start being able to put them back together again, so they worked until I was like 10 or 12. My name is Shasti O'Leary Soudant, and the name of my sculpture is Do Not Mistake Our Softness for Weakness. I would have a concept in my head or a vision, and I get visions in the way that I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. I have no idea how to pull it off. And it'll be insistent that for whatever reason wants to be in the world. And then I begin a relationship with this thing that wants to be made. I started sketching forms that could be made out of planar surfaces, right? So paper, metal. That idea that you can take something really, really simple and you can combine it and you can recombine it into something that's really infinitely complex. I could be easily fascinated just by this concept for the rest of my creative life. When I started thinking about these forms, this was a step in that same direction of taking a flat shape that where the outer curve and the inner curve were mirrors of each other, right? Perfect mirrors of each other. So if you took each of the panels of this and you put them together, they would nest perfectly and they would look like skin, because it's kind of what skin cells look like. These kind of long cells that fit and nest perfectly. I start with this piece that I can literally squeeze it from top to bottom and it expands, right? Like, so it goes from this slender, really elegant form to this fuller form because each of the planes flips out of the inside of it. So it's almost like it goes inside of itself in a spiral. And then you just can kind of expand it into this. And I was like, I remember having this moment going like, oh, this is so cool. I can see how things fit together, right? So I can build something in my head and I can make mistakes in my head, and okay, that's not gonna work. No, oh, okay, that might work. Let's try that. I put it together. Okay, no, okay, that's gonna be a problem. And that as a mental journey is really, really fun. I really do get an incredible amount of satisfaction from assembling something. The process of fabrication, to let go of the idea that in order to be making art, you have to have executed every single part of it yourself. When I'm teaching at school, the most important thing I can tell them is that there is no shame in not knowing what you came here to learn. Don't be afraid to start a conversation. Don't be afraid to ask a question. Don't be afraid of anyone.